Hey Michelle, thank you so much for reaching out to me through Jamie's post. Basically, what I do is what's called search engine optimization, and I help websites rank to the top of Google. And I'm just going to be letting you know different components that goes into that. So basically, there are three main components, and the first component has to do with your um, content on your page, actually on your whole website. That includes all the pages. But most importantly, this first page right here, you want to have about 1,500 to 2,000 words on this first page, and that will give place value for about 15 to 20 very specific high volume search keywords. So when people are searching for this type of product, you want to put in those specific search terms within your content so that Google, when it crawls websites to find out which website to put at the top, your website can be found for the search terms. So Google loves content, and so the more content, the better. And also, it involves your titles, what you name things as, and also how you save your photos. This is all considered content and where you can place keywords. Now, the other two components regarding search engine optimization are in the background, and it's called offsite optimization. So what I'm going to do is take your website and put it in a tool that we use called Ahrefs. This kind of shows us how you are ranking within Google, and there there isn't a lot of there isn't a lot of content here because you don't have a lot of things going on with your website just yet. So I don't know if it's a new website or if there hasn't been any kind of optimization. But the three components that I was referring to involve your content, which are the keywords, referring domains, and backlinks. These three components right here are what's going to be involved in regards to search engine optimization. Now, the referring domains represents other websites, could be a blog, could be a Facebook, YouTube, Yellow Pages, um, any other kind of website or domain that has allowed your URL to be placed within their website. So if it's a clickable link back to your site, that would be considered a backlink. And so I'm going to show you just real quickly what you have as keywords. You may or may not know that these are search terms. So developmental enhancement, there's about 150 searches per month in the United States. And you're in the 51st position. So that's probably like on the 5th or 6th page of Google. THERAPLAY box, 50 searches a month, and you're also in the 51st position. So just to give you an idea, what I did is, or what I'm going to do is Google developmental toys. I could have done your keyword, which was developmental enhancement. Let me see. Yeah, developmental enhancement. I could have searched developmental enhancement, but I think that it would have given me some definitions instead of being something more buyer intent. And so that's the difference. We want to have buyer intent keywords that people will be looking to buy stuff instead of learning about something. So when I type that in, there's all different ages. And so I didn't quite see necessarily on your website what ages you have. That it looks like, yeah, I don't see. Basically, let me just show you real quick. So this would be considered your home page. this should be, the About section should be a completely different back page, as well as your mission statement should be another completely different back page. So you definitely want to add the necessary content on this first page here so that you can really be found by Google with all the things that you offer and what's involved with it. So if I were to help you with your website, basically what I would do is really beef up this menu right here, but add that necessary content within your home page here. Put a separate About section that's clickable and a separate Mission section. Also, you would need a Contact Us page. But and I don't know if you have a bunch of different types of boxes or various age groups, but that would be something else that you would want to implement um, within the menu here, such as um, like if you had a menu for play boxes, and then it would be a drop down and it would have the various ages, and then you could click on which age and it would talk about what that box does for that particular age group. This would be something more valuable in Google search that people would be looking for and we could target. So, we could, definitely target developmental toys for, 2-year-olds or 8-month-olds and that kind of thing. So I'm just going to leave it like that, developmental toys, and see what happens. This is the search results. So, of course, it's going to have YouTube videos, and this is a news article, some kind of app there, careers, these kind of things, Amazon, Glassdoor. It's very difficult in regards to finding like what you're trying to sell. And so what I'm going to do is developmental enhancement toys, see if there's something more sellable. Looks like there's some ads to the right over here. This looks like this is a health provider providing recommendations. Okay, here we go. Now this looks like a legitimate seller of toys. So let's just click on their site and see what they do. Yep. Okay, so they're definitely selling something here. What I'm going to do is, because they're at the top, I'm going to take their website and put it into the search tool as well. And I'm sorry, this video is already entirely too long. It should only be about 5 minutes, but I'm having to kind of search around for things. But see how their URL has toys, baby, toddler. It's got all these things that add. Here you go. Here's an example of backlinks, referring domains, and keywords. Now, I don't know, this Melissa and Doug, they must sell a bunch of other things. So what I'm going to do is, instead of doing their domain with all its subdomains, I'm going to do the exact URL that has to do with baby, toys, toddler development. Here you go, much different value. They have much less, and this is more attainable, and will be something that we would work with in regards to your product. So referring domains, I already explained that to you, and that is powering 31 different backlinks. Now you can have several different links back to your website on just even one page of another referring domain. If that referring domain has a bunch of different pages and you have multiple links back to your site, that's why this number usually is a lot bigger than this number. And so the keywords, let's just take a look at that. But this combination right here, backlinks, referring domains, and keywords, is bringing in about 820 visitors to their website a month, and roughly a $1,000 traffic, $1,000 revenue. So let's take a look at some of the keywords that they've implemented within their content. Baby developmental toy, search volume of 350 a month. They're in the #1 position. Developmental toys, 400 search volume. Developmental toys for toddlers. See, all of this is stuff that they have implemented within their content through, let's see, it could be the various pages. See, they have a lot of different pages. All these are clickable areas that they can link to. Their mission statement is a separate page. They also have a blog here that talks about, I guess, you know, stuff in relation to childhood development. But yeah, so I think that, let's just check I want to see something right here. They have this clickable pictures that pop up. What I'm going to do is see how they're saving these links. Okay, no. Anyway, the way that you save pictures is also very valuable. You can save them as keywords, but if you go down, you can see all these different, very specific keywords that people are searching for when they want to find products such as yours. And that's what we would want to implement within your content on that first page specifically, but you can only have so many keywords within a certain amount of content. So that's just a very long overview actually. It's usually much shorter, but if you're interested in allowing me to help you with your website and also to connect you with other referring domains and that kind of thing to increase the backlinks and get your site moving towards the top of Google instead on the 5th or 6th page, just reach out to me. I appreciate you, Michelle, and I hope that you were able to learn a little bit about search engine optimization and how to increase traffic to your website. Blessings.